Swipe left, swipe right, swipe up, swipe down. Oh, hi there. I didn't expect you to be here. I was just, swiping on the web like the youth likes to do nowadays. Swiping left, right, up and down. Back in my day, we used to just read books. We used to write. We used to use pen and paper. The youth doesn't even know how to write cursive anymore. Actually, in fact, I am part of the youth. I'm actually quite young. What am I doing? Well, I was swiping, of course, but we will be talking about the operator called Swyp in this video, which is one of the eMRadio operators. But the thing is that this video is only for the youth. If you're older than 30, you have to leave. Not because I don't want you to watch this video, please stay, it's good for the algorithm and watch time, but because there's actually an age requirement for getting yourself a Swyp SIM card. And in this video, we will be exploring everything we need to know about Swyp. So let's just get started, shall we? Hi, it's Adu for Phone Travelers here, where we talk about everything related to traveling with your phone, such as buying an eMRadio SIM card or particularly a Swyp SIM card. If videos like this sound interesting to you, make sure to subscribe to this channel. So if you thought that intro was a little bit cringy, worry not, I thought it was cringy too. But I tried my best. But one thing that I mentioned in the introduction is actually true, is that there is an age requirement for this SIM card. You need to be between 18 and 29 in order to get a Swyp SIM card, because this SIM card is targeted at the youth. Luckily for me, I'm so young, so I can get myself a Swyp SIM card. But if you're older than 30 or 30 itself, then sadly this video does not apply to you. But I do have a good recommendation for you already. I would recommend you to watch this Etisalat Explored video, because Swyp is a sub-brand of Etisalat targeting the youth, whereas Etisalat has no age requirement and doesn't do age discrimination. So if you're an old person, I'm sorry, elderly, you would have to get yourself an Etisalat SIM card, so make sure to watch that video up there. Now that only the young people are here, let's just get started with getting yourself a Swyp SIM card and what you need to know about Swyp. Well, Swyp is basically a lifestyle focused, well, not really lifestyle focused, but lifestyle branded brand / SIM card. You can get yourself a SIM card, which is not really called a SIM card, it's actually called a membership, the core, and you can get it for 103.95 EAD. It features some perks. You will get data, non-stop social media data, 120 flexi minutes, and nationwide Wi-Fi or UAE Wi-Fi. When I say flexi minute, it means that it can be used for calling to other eMRadio numbers, so from a Swyp number to another Swyp number, or Etisalat number, or a Do number, or you can call to more than 100 destinations abroad on this, well, very long list that I'm showing you on the screen. So it can be used for local use and international use, which is a thing I think is quite cool. If you have heard of the SIM card prices of the other operators, which is usually 57.75 EAD with Etisalat Do, Frigid Mobile is a little bit cheaper. Well, Frigid Mobile is free, but you have to get a plan, so that means that 35.95. Anyway, a bit more expensive than your other regular eMRadio SIM card, but those SIM cards, they include nothing, whereas the plan in this case, you get some data and non-stop social media data. Well, how do you actually recharge? So this brand targets the youth, so they most likely want you to use the app, and they actually have a decently working app. There are some people who have issues with it, but the app itself works fine. So you can actually recharge through the app with a debit card or credit card, but you can also get regular recharge vouchers, but there are no Swyp recharge vouchers. You would have to get yourself an Etisalat Wassel recharge voucher, and those are sold in all places, like many stores in the UAE, in value starting from 25 EAD all the way up to 500 EAD. Well, let's say you want to recharge with a Wassel voucher instead of through the app. You have to dial *120*, enter the voucher code, and end it with the pound key. And checking your balance can of course be done on the Swyp app. So what about the plans that Swyp offers? Well, Swyp doesn't really offer plans. So the core, so the main features that you actually get, that's the only plan you actually get with Swyp. But luckily for you, you can get add-ons to get more data, more social media data and minutes, which I'm gonna show you on the screen. So you can get more data, more flexi minutes, more social media data for 25 EAD all the way up to 150 EAD. Of course, these add-ons can be activated on the app, but if you like to be like a boomer or follow the old school way, you can activate it by dialing *888 and the pound key. Well, should you get yourself a Swyp SIM card? If you're still an old person watching this video, until this point. I really respect you. Thank you for watching until now. It's good for the watch time and good for the video and the algorithm. But if you're a young person, should you actually get yourself a Swyp SIM card? I'm not really sure. Well, and I say that with some of my older Emirati SIM card videos as well, but in this case I'm really not sure, because the lack of options is a very big deal breaker for me. With all the other operators, in this case I'm referring to Etisalat or Do, you can choose a lot more. There are a lot more plans, a lot more combo plans, whereas with Swyp you basically have one plan and some add-ons or boosters. But for a plan that is targeted at the youth, your lack of options is actually quite bad, I would say. Plus, we as young people, we like customization. We like to be able to be in charge of something ourselves. So flexibility is key. And that's why I would actually recommend you to check out Virgin Mobile UAE, or just Virgin Mobile, which I also have a video about, which is up there, where I explore Virgin Mobile. And one of the things that makes Virgin Mobile so interesting or so special is that they allow you to set your own plan. You can set up how much data you want, how many minutes / local SMS you want, and even how many minutes and SMS for international use you want, which no other Emirati operator does, not even Swyp, and that one is focused to the youth. So I would really recommend you to check out that explored video of Virgin Mobile. So that's my main recommendation. But let's say if you stumbled upon this video because you are traveling to the Emirates and you just want to get yourself a SIM card, or you already have a SIM card and you just want to know more about, well, how do these operators compare, or you want to see some sort of a comparison. Well, luckily for you, I have an Emirati SIM card buying guide where I go about everything you need to know about buying a SIM card in this country. I talk about all the operators, SIM card prices, coverage, speeds, packages compared, just everything you need to know, which you can watch up there, which I would really recommend you to watch. But if you prefer to read stuff, make sure to go to ptw.link/UAE-guide, where you can read all this information as well, much more in depth, where you can get even the smallest details that other people and the operators even don't want you to know is covered in that guide as well. So you have two resources, the video and this site. Once again, I'm Odo for Phone Travelers, where we talk about everything related to traveling with your phone, such as local SIM cards, local SIM card reviews, international roaming, speed tests, just everything related to traveling with your phone. If content like that sounds good to you, make sure to subscribe, because I don't just talk about Emirati SIM cards, although I do quite a lot. I talk about SIM cards all over the place, so make sure to subscribe to stay up to date with the best SIM cards all over the world. On the screen you will see some related cards. Make sure to like this video, and I will see you in the next one. Bye bye.